This is the Scalper's Gold Update for April 12th. A couple things I want to do tonight. First, we'll go over this is the daily YM, and we'll get the daily and the monthly, give you an update there. And then had some requests to do take a little longer term view on in Forex and how to trade that with Scalper's Gold. So we'll cover that as well. Well, here's your daily YM. You see the Scalper's Gold long was at 69.68 there. We're in for about 1,000 points. The stop was at 73.79. We got a new stop here where this red dot is. That's now at 76.50, 51. Probably 76.49 is probably a little better spot there. And we'll see now we've got this little market structure low formed off this 13S, this light blue line support, and we've got a long side trigger there at 8,038, and 8,060 is the high here on this particular day. This was on the 6th. So if they do trigger this, we should attempt to break that, and we'll see if we get another leg up to get through that 8,000, maybe to the 8,200 area is kind of the next resistance area. So we'll see. And just a peek at the monthly here. Because this is what we're really looking to see this month, and we've talked about this before. You can see here's this little red line is this monthly 5-period moving average, and you can see we have not got a close above that. You go all the way back to May of last year. It was the last time we got a close above that monthly 5-period. So you can see we're pushing it now. We'll see where we close out the month. If we can close out above that 5-period, will be a significant achievement, and we'll have this market structure low set up on the monthly chart here with a potential long side trigger after the close of this month. So and if they can trigger that long, then maybe we again get up here to test this 9,000 area, 9,400, 9,500, somewhere in here eventually, if they can trigger that long next month. So if they fail, then obviously we may be looking at new lows. So we'll keep our eye on that. Okay, I'm going to pull up a chart here. Pull this one in. This is of the Euro US dollar. This happens to be the 30-minute time frame. Oh, look at the 30, the daily, and then maybe the weekly time frame, and kind of go over some of the trades here. Here's in the 30-minute Euro US dollar. Again, let me adjust this a little bit. Here we had a long signal here. The trend was neutral, so it was okay to take the long. And this one did trigger here. We got our first stop right here, the red dot that wasn't hitting, and it made a nice move up for about 100 pips. And the rules are the same in the 30-minute as they are for the 1 minute. And let's take a look. Here you had a short signal, and you'd see that would have been a good trade, but our trend was still long or blue, which means we would normally have to pass on that trade. But let me give you a little way around that. Again, you have to have this MSA trend indicator to do this, but if you get your short signal but your trend hasn't changed yet, you can wait for the trend to change. In this case, these are 30-minute bars. When this first dot here, which represents a 30-minute time period, changes to yellow or neutral, and it corresponds to this bar here, you can place your sell stop a couple of ticks below the low of that bar, and then place your protective stop a couple of ticks or pips above the high. So in this case, the very next 30-minute bar would have got you in the trade. You see it did pull back a little bit, but it did not take out the stop before it rolled over. And the trend finally did change to to a short trend there. And then you can manage it with a scalper's gold. And here you got stop down here, but a very nice move before you get stopped. And then a re-short here, and a stop there. Another short here. Again, these are all profitable trades. So that's the 30-minute. Let's take a look at the daily. Okay, here was the on the daily chart. The latest signal on the daily chart was along there at 127.57. You see our trend was neutral and then changed to long, so okay to take the long trade there. And this one, from the entry here up near the highs, you got 1,000 pips to work with. Okay, again, this is a daily chart. So some very nice moves to be had there on the daily chart there as well. And we'll take a peek at the. Let's just take a look at the weekly. If you're somebody that wants to trade a much bigger time frame. Well, here was the last short signal here on the weekly Euro US dollar. 155.12 was a short there. You see the trend had already changed to neutral, and obviously had a nice move down here, the low of 123.29. So almost 3,000 pips. So very nice move there. And here's another case where actually this one would have gotten you in just about the same place as the scalper's gold short. But here's the trend. You see the trend is solid blue, meaning uptrend. It trends to, this week it changed to neutral. And so once this period was completed, this week was completed, you could take this weekly bar here and put your sell stop a couple of ticks below the low of that bar, and your protective stop a couple of ticks above the high of that bar, and taken that short, and would have produced the same results there. So it's pretty effective. Either way, these are nice too. If you use the trend, you can gauge your risk reward. You know exactly going in where your entry is, where your stop is, and makes your trade setup a little easier there. But either way, well, I hope that's helpful, and we'll be back next week with another update and see where the market is.